As a kid, all a nigga wanna have was a Burberry scarf and $3 in my pocket. Instead I got beat with a switch, but I don't give a fuck, but it's on my body. Scars all up on me, but I run around from everybody. Life lesson learned, I better learn from this bitch, nobody. She pushed me around, she didn't give no motherfucks about it. She broke my heart 3 times, but I ain't getting...
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be at home taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, for the Los Angeles Chargers, don't let their record fool you. Their record may say 1-2, but they could easily be 3-0 right now heading into this game. A big reason why they're not 3-0 and they're 1-2 is because a lot of their games have came down to the wire. And it came down to just mistakes late in the games that have cost them. Like against Carolina, they could have won that game. They lost 21-16. They lost to the Kansas City Chiefs a couple of weeks back as well. So, I mean, the LA Chargers, if you're a Buccaneers fan, do not sleep on the Chargers in this game. This is a team that is better than what their record may indicate. And for the Chargers, their defense has been really good. This has been a top 10 defense. Now, I told a lot of people before the season began that the Chargers were going to have one of the best defenses in the NFL. And they do. I mean, you got Joey Bosa, you got Melvin Ingram coming off the edge, rushing the quarterback. You have a really good secondary, although their secondary is a little bit depleted right now. We already know Derwin James is basically out for the season. And Chris Harris Jr., who they acquired in free agency, he's going to be missing time as well. But despite the injuries that they have still played fairly well. And you still got Desmond King, you still got Casey Hayward. So this is still a pretty good defense, even without Derwin James and Chris Harris Jr. So when you look at the Chargers, we all got to talk about rookie quarterback Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert has exceeded a lot of people's expectations. You see, a lot of people said that Justin Herbert was going to be the next Mitchell Trubisky. A lot of people were labeling Justin Herbert a bust. Okay? And Justin Herbert, to his credit, has played fairly well. I don't think anybody expected Justin Herbert to get off to the start he's gotten off so far. Now, although last week against Carolina, he didn't play as well like he did against Kansas City, maybe that's because Carolina had film on him. They were able to go back and watch his tape against Kansas City. They were able to be better prepared to him compared to Kansas City. They didn't even know that Justin Herbert was going to be the starting quarterback until he tried out there on the first drive. So, I mean, Justin Herbert, to his credit, has played fairly well. Now, he has had his mistakes in there, which you expect that from all rookies. But, I mean, Justin Herbert has played fairly well. And the matchup that I'm going to be watching in this game is going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers linebackers against halfback for the LA Chargers, Austin Eckler. Now, we know that Austin Eckler is the best player on this LA Chargers offense. I mean, he's been doing it all. Not only just running the football, but catching the ball out of the backfield, being a focal point in the passing game for the Chargers. And if the Buccaneers want to win this game, they need to completely erase Austin Eckler from this game. Now, Levante David has played absolutely lights out this season. Okay? So, these Buccaneers linebackers, they're going to have to be able to take away all... What is up, everybody? It's JT Sports. I'm here with a real quick message. So, I know a lot of you guys try to reach me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'm not always able to get back to you guys' DMs, but I created a group chat on this new app called Flick. What Flick is, it allows people to create communities to talk about sports. I created a group chat on there. I will appreciate and love if you guys go ahead and click that link down in the comment section and description down below to join me on there. It's the best way to get in contact with me if you guys want my thoughts on something. It also has polls in there. You guys get to predict who will win certain matchups. You can ask questions, and not only does it allow you to get in contact with me, but it also allows you to connect with other people who also click the link down below to join my group on Flick as well. So make sure that you guys go ahead, click that link down in the description and the comment section down below. It'll take you to the app if you don't have it installed already. Once you install the app, you just create your account and it'll automatically add you to my group so you guys can get in contact with me and other people as well who click the link. Now back to the video. Austin Eckler, okay? And Austin Eckler has basically been a safety blanket for Justin Herbert. And when you're playing a rookie quarterback, you want to make things difficult for them. And a big way to make things difficult on rookie quarterback Justin Herbert is to take away Austin Eckler. Take away that that short safety blanket that you have. You know, all Justin Herbert really can do is just dump it off to Austin Eckler. He can pick up an easy 4 to 5 yards. So take that away. Okay, take away Austin Eckler. If you take away Austin Eckler, you force him to have to find other targets to throw to, which you have to worry about Keenan Allen. You also have to worry about Mike Williams. You also have to worry about tight end Hunter Henry. So this LA Chargers offense, they have a lot of weapons at their disposal. Now, their weakness is going to be at the offensive line. Now, Tampa Bay's defensive line is a lot better than what a lot of people are talking about, okay? Like, JPP has played fairly well so far, and the Ndamukong Suh has been a force as well. So, I mean, this Buccaneers defensive line is really good. And I think this Buccaneers defensive line can give this LA Chargers offensive line a lot of problems. And when you have a rookie quarterback that's getting hit a lot, his decision-making goes down the drain because now he's trying to get the ball out fast because he's worried about getting hit. He's worried about getting sacked. When you have a quarterback that's trying to rush the decision-making, you also have the opportunity for mistakes. So if Tampa Bay's defensive line is able to get the better of the Chargers' offensive line, they have a really good chance of winning this game. Now, for the Buccaneers, like I said earlier, they're going to be facing, in my opinion, the best defense they have played so far. And I'm not even going to say in my opinion, like without a doubt, the Chargers are going to be the best defense that the Buccaneers have played up to this point because New Orleans Saints defense hasn't been good. Okay, Carolina's defense, we don't need to talk about it. And the Broncos defense is depleted right now because of injuries. So the Chargers are the best defense the Buccaneers are going to be playing up to this point. And I want to see how far along is the Buccaneers offense compared to where they were week one. Because, look, it's easy to look good against the Carolina Panthers and the Broncos because their defenses simply aren't that great. Denver's defense isn't great because of injuries, and Carolina's defense isn't great simply for the fact that they're young and they're still building there. So this is going to be a true test to monitor how far this Buccaneers offense has came. And I want to see Tom Brady and these Buccaneers wide receivers matched up against this LA Chargers secondary. Now, although this LA Chargers secondary is going to be missing Chris Harris Jr., who's going to be out for a month, this is still a really talented defense. So, I mean, you got to worry about Melvin Ingram. You got to worry about Joey Bosa coming off the side. You got to worry about Jerry Tillery. You got to worry about Casey Hayward, Desmond King. So, I mean, there is a lot of talent on this LA Chargers team despite not having Chris Harris Jr. So, I mean, the team that I got to take to win, I'm taking the Buccaneers to win this game. And a big reason why is because Justin Herbert, I just think that he may have a good game, but I do think that he is going to make some mistakes in this game that's going to cost the LA Chargers. And I mean, if Justin Herbert never would have had the turnovers that he had against Carolina or against Kansas City, the Chargers most likely would have won those games. But when you have a rookie quarterback, he's going to make mistakes. And I think that Tampa Bay's defensive line is going to be able to get pressure on him, which when he's going to have pressure in his face, he's going to get rattled. He's going to make some indecisive throws, some inaccurate throws. And I think this game is going to favor Tampa Bay. Now, Tampa Bay may be in a little bit of a nail-biter. Like, the spread in this game, the Buccaneers are favored to win this game by 7. I think this game could be a little bit closer than that, depending on, you know, how Justin Herbert performs, how many turnovers he's had. But, I mean, I think that Tampa Bay is going to be able to take advantage of the Chargers starting a rookie quarterback. I think Herbert's going to have a couple of mistakes that cost the Chargers in the long run. And I think Tampa Bay ends up winning this game 24-17 is my final score prediction in this game. I think the Chargers can't hang around, but I just don't trust Justin Herbert's decision-making and crunch time. And that's what really has cost the Chargers, has been Justin Herbert's decision-making. Like, I'm not saying, like, I'm not making it out to be like, oh, Justin Herbert's just turned the football over willy-nilly and things like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that Justin Herbert just turns the football over at big moments, okay? I'm not trying to make it seem like Justin Herbert's a turnover machine or anything like that. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say in big moments, Justin Herbert just turns the football over, okay? So Justin Herbert needs to be better at taking care of the football in big moments. But overall, I just think the Buccaneers are going to win this game. Their linebackers have played fairly well. This defense has played fairly well the last couple of weeks. And I think they're going to be able to, you know, put up some points on this defense. And I think they end up winning this game 24-17. Give me Tampa.